All right, well, I'm Lucas High. We are here at the IQ and Mercury 100 Awards, and I'm joined by Mike Freeman, CEO of Innosphere Ventures. Mike, thank you so much for joining us. Mike, will you tell our viewers what exactly Innosphere Ventures is, and then I've got a couple of quick questions for you?
Yeah, well,
Great.
thanks for having me, by
Of
the way.
course, thank you.
Well, really excited to be here and celebrating innovation and entrepreneurship and economic development in Northern Colorado. Innosphere is a longstanding science and technology incubator. We work with technical founders, life sciences and climate technology, clean tech, advanced materials, and we've been doing that for 25 years,
Sure.
really across the Front Range of Colorado.
And can you talk a little bit about the importance of an incubator, especially one that's in an area that has become and continues to be like a thriving hotbed for technology startup companies?
Yeah, we do play a bit of a unique role
Yeah.
in Colorado. There are thankfully a lot of accelerator programs across the country
Sure.
and here in Colorado. In the harder technology areas, there tend to be fewer, and we fall in that category.
Sure, yeah.
So it's a niche role that's quite important for our economy. In that, if you look at the three main research universities, federal labs, we're quite strong in science and technology, and industries that require hard R&D
Right.
to launch them, and that's the space we play in.
Sure. And at an event like tonight where, companies are being celebrated for their growth and for their innovation, as somebody that's in charge of an organization that's, tasked with fostering those type of businesses, how does it make you feel to see, these companies that may have, come through Innosphere that you might have had dealings with really thrive?
Well, this is what it's all about. Really helping companies and supporting them to get to a growth stage is the end game. So, for example, last year we supported 49 companies, and one of the metrics for early stage companies is capital raise. And to get to the point you can be recognized at an event like this, you have to raise money,
Yeah.
you have to scale early, you have to be successful, and it really takes all the organizations across Colorado to help companies do that, including BizWest, recognizing
Yeah.
that once they get that achievement.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the funding aspect. It's been sort of an interesting year, interesting couple of years as far as financing and the markets go. Looking ahead to the second half of 2023, what do you think is going on out there in the financial markets? Vis-a-vis startups' ability to raise capital.
Well, it's going to be harder than 2020 and 2021 in my mind, but there's an estimated $290 billion
Okay.
in what's called dry capital, meaning investable capital in venture capital in the United States. It's going to have to be turned back on because investors want venture capitalists like
Sure.
the Innosphere Fund to put their money to work. And so the fact that probably many funds have slowed investment down, likely the last 3 quarters, I'm really hopeful that we're going to see much more higher pacing. Q1 venture deals in the U.S. were pretty close to 08, 09
Sure.
recession levels. So
It's hard to get
yeah,
much worse. So
exactly.
we can only
So
go up from here.
I feel pretty optimistic we're
All
going to have
right.
a good second half of the year.
Let's hope. Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.